Hi, everybody. It's Tarina. How are you today? It is Thursday, all day. It's Thursday. How are you guys? We are going to do some Valentine's projects. I'm so excited. I want to make these little shelf sitters, and I'm really excited about making them with you guys. If you don't see, I always do that wrong. If you don't see that little red live right there, then you're on the replay. So just put hashtag replay. But if you are here, even on the replay, make sure you hit that share button because I would love it if you share because sharing is caring. Let me just, and speaking of sharing, let me share this out to my group so that they know I'm live. If you guys aren't part of my VIP group and didn't hear about it, my VIP group, my customer group, um, we're having some issues with it. So we closed it down and I have a new customer group. So if you want to be part of that, just put VIP in the comments and I'll get you that info. Let's see. There is. I hope you guys are great. Have you already decorated for Valentine's Day? I know it's like 3 weeks away, and some people don't even decorate for Valentine's Day, but I decorate my mantle, and so I love I love decorating my mantle. Okay, a couple quick things really fast. We are having a live sale tonight. We have some bundles that we're going to be doing. I got the right bundle, you guys. So this is the little board and base. This is the little board and base. These are $12. It comes with two. You guys can kind of see the pack what comes in the kit. It has a squeegee, a tray, chalk paste, two little minis, and the board and base. And then this one is the $10 try me, and same thing except for it has this cute little cutting board. I have a bunch of those. I have them in Valentines, which make cute little Valentines. And then I've got Easter, and I've got some like evergreen. And then I've got tea towel bundles, which are $15. Those will all be available tonight on the live sale. Another thing too is we have a ton of bundles. I pulled out like my bins and I found bundles available that are unicorns. And I found a ton of transfers that are unicorns. We've been kind of organizing inventory for our upcoming shows, and I found some really fun things, you guys. So that's tonight. If you guys want any information, just put live in the comments and I'll make sure you guys are notified. All right. So today we are going to be doing conversation hearts. This is one project. And then we're also, so this is one of the bundles that I found. This was the Love Home bundle, but here's the deal. Not that I don't love it because I actually did this bundle. This was a class a couple years back. But I love these little squares, and I'm like, I've been thinking I needed Kurt to make me some square cutouts, and I saw these, and I'm like, I'm going to use these. So I'll show you what's in the bundle that you could buy, or you could use the stuff that's in it, and not necessarily what it's used for or what it's meant for. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm going to flip you guys around. And if you guys are here, thanks so much for being here. All right, here I am. Yay. Okay. So this is our conversation hearts. It comes with two. And like the eggs, we saw the eggs yesterday. And I like the fact that you've got the straight up and down heart, and then you kind of got the sitting to the side heart. I like that. And then they've made it flat so that you don't have to go, the heart's not doing this, right? So I like that. I'm going to do 2 packs of them. And then let's open this guy first. Oh, this is the transfer for the conversation hearts. Really cute. And then I'm going to open this bundle. I don't know that the paste is going to be, yeah, the paste is rock hard. We're not, that paste is done. That's another reason why we're doing this bundle sale because we don't need, I mean, that's a couple years old. So obviously it's not going to be good. Um, but it doesn't matter if the paste is good or bad. The transfers are great. All right. The trays are great. Everything is great about it, except for the paste. All right. So let me get rid of this. So this is what this kit comes with. It has instructions, and honestly, you guys could do it the way that it says. And this is a perfectly good transfer. It is really cute. You forever welcome. Love is in the air. Home sweet home. And like I did this project, and it was just darling. I love it. And then I like the fact that it has this cute heart. It has a cute house. These squares, like I said, they're like chubbies. I love them. And this long rectangle. So we could use this for something else. We don't necessarily have to use it for what it is intended for. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start here because I want to color some of the blocks. And make sure if you're here that you say hello so I know that I'm not alone. See, that's a cute little cutout. And look, these are totally cute for a project. Like they're double-sided and everything. Cute little heart cutout. This is stickers to glue them on. And then this is a cute chubby too. Like we could use it for something else. It's always nice to have something like I ask Kurt all the time to cut stuff for me. It doesn't always happen. And again, you could totally do this however you want. You could use this transfer. That would be great. But we're not going to do that. We're going to put that aside. And we are going to actually paint. And again, if you guys are here, make sure that you, if you want any of the information for this project, that you put love in the comments. All right. So we're going to water it down. I put a little bit of distilled water in the jar. Just kind of thins it out a little bit. Makes it easier to spread. Okay. You guys, I am not sick. I was sick for 3 weeks, but this stupid sniffles keeps like being persistent. I don't know what the heck is up. I don't know that it is allergies. I don't know. Okay, so let me grab my heat tool real quick. I'm gonna dry that. I decided we're gonna do another layer. And this is ballet slipper, this color right here. I've been using this one a lot for my designs for Easter, or not Easter, for Valentine's Day this year. I love this pink. I think it's so pretty. I think we had a color similar to this in the very beginning of chalk. I think so. Okay, put that aside. Okay. Then I'm going to do, let me grab another square. And we're going to do, do I have another color? No, that's orange. I was looking in here to see if I had another pink. That's kind of fun. That's Dream Car. Actually, you know what's really fun? Dream Car's coming back. Very excited about that. Let me grab a wipe. Hey, Ange. Hi, Audra. How are you guys? Thanks for being here. Let me clean this guy. Oh, let me clean this guy off. How are you guys today? Did you guys hear what I said? Dream car's coming back. I got to go back and watch all the details of leadership, but they told us that dream car's coming back. So I'm very excited about that. Oh yeah, this is a fun color. Nice and bright. Also, guys, if you're here, make sure that you guys comment and share because I give away some Happy Mail. And I will announce the Happy Mail winner from Tuesday. I always go live Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I do Happy Mail. Other than this stupid cold, it's not a cold, it's like stupid sniffles. Oh my goodness. I'm great, actually. We're going to go to Arizona this weekend. Kurt's birthday was last weekend, and so he and Corey, Corey's our number 2 boy, and Trevor, our number 4 boy, they are all going to go to Supercross in Arizona. That's Kurt's birthday present. So they're going to do that. Oh, yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Ange. Give yourself some grace, though, friend. Give yourself some grace. Let me just tell you. So we have a storage unit, and we've been going through a lot of our storage unit because when my mom passed away, it was 2020, and we everything was just a hot wreck in 2020, and so we didn't really have a lot of time to go through her stuff. We just had to clean out her house because she lived in Arizona. And at that point, Corey and Becca hadn't lived there. And so it was um, it was just cleaning my mom's house out, getting all the crap out, and boxing up the stuff that we just didn't know what to do with and just go. And so we ended up putting a lot of it in our storage unit. And so I feel you. We've got so much stuff there. So that's something that is like on our list of things to do this year is to go through his stuff. Yes, Supercross is fun. I'm not going, however. I'm going to go hang out with my daughter-in-law and my best friend. Actually, Audra, we're going to go hang out with Julie. And well, Angie, you know Julie too. Okay. So isn't that pretty? That's a nice, look at that cute color together. That's a really fun color. And Audra, how is the wedding plans going, friend? How are you doing? How's that going along? Let me grab my wax. Yeah, it really is. And I know you guys all understand. Most of you understand. It's, when my dad died, I was young. I was really young, and we had to, well, we ended up moving back home to California when he passed because he was in the midst of redoing his house. And so we like that's in fact that's where I met Angie when we moved back to California. And my husband finished the remodel, and um, I'm gonna wax this, whether we need to wax it or not. I just like the sheen of the wax. Um, my husband finished our house remodel that my dad had started, and honestly, I met some of my closest friends in Cyprus when we moved back. Angie's one of them. So it's hard, but I was able to live in the house and go through my dad's stuff. Where we had like a weekend. I think Jamie and I spent like a week there actually, and emptied out my mom's house. It was hard, but we did it. But then it just ended up in boxes in our storage unit. All right, so really fast, this is what I'm going to do. I thought this would be cute. Now I haven't used this guy, so I'm going to fuzz it. Okay. But I thought it would be cute as like a little shelf sitter. Isn't this cute? Okay, just tell me I'm pretty. This is what I say when it's like I just want somebody to say, "Yes, you're right, Trini, you're pretty." But just tell me it's pretty. Okay. All right. We're gonna just do this. Okay. So two things. Two things. Let's see. Are those new set? No. Okay. So Victoria, this is a kit that I actually have. It was from a couple years ago. I had done classes and I had leftover kits. And these blocks were part of that. And it came with a transfer. And these 5 pieces. So the paste is bad, so I tossed it. The transfer is great. I already have it. But I actually asked Kurt to make me some squares, and he just hasn't gotten around to it because he's just been busy. And so when I pulled these kits, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I wanted. And so this is from those kits, and I have a few more kits left, and so those will be part of the live sale tonight. Yeah, I think these are really cute. Okay, so and then Audra, I want to address what you are talking about. So I don't know if you guys know this, but our oldest son ended up getting married in November, and it was they eloped because her grandpa was sick. We've been planning their wedding. We're planning a date in. Sorry, I'm going to scroll. So I'm going to use red on the hearts. We're going to do that first. The date is Father's Day weekend. And, but then her grandpa was sick. And so they ended up, because she wanted, she's the youngest grandchild. And she just, he was her last grandparent. And so she really wanted him to be there. So they decided we're going to get married. And they chose a date, and there was about 12 people at the courthouse in Beverly Hills, and they got married, and it was great. It was perfect. And I think they were thinking, well, because we got married, we're not going to do a wedding. And I said, well, you still could, you could still do like a wedding of sorts, right? And so they decided that we're going to have like a reception kind of thing. And we're still doing it the same weekend. So this last weekend they were here, and we threw together some ideas, and her mom's coming out, and because she's never been married before, right? So this is her first wedding, and I feel like I know my son has been married before, but I'd been married before, and for a very, very short time. That's a story for another day. That's a story for another day. And and so I told her, I said, you deserve a wedding. Everybody, especially if they're getting married for the first time, deserves a wedding. Not that her elopement wasn't wonderful, because it was, but um, I even think that my son deserves a wedding. It's a start of a new thing, right? It's a new beginning. So we are planning a wedding in June over Father's Day weekend. Ah, look at that. I'm so excited. Do you guys see that so far? That's going to be fun. So we're right along with you. When is your wedding date, Audra? I'm so excited for you. That's another thing. I want to know how you guys met. Um, and when is your date? That's what I want to know. Look at that. That's really fun. This is going to be fun. Okay, let me see. Not my first marriage, but would be my first wedding. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, that is that. They are they're really happy. So a little backstory with Michael and Kayla is they actually dated. They've been friends, kind of dated, not dated. I don't know. I don't know. They were friends, and he went away to Illinois because he worked out in Illinois, and she was in college, and I think she was still mending a broken heart from a previous relationship, and just it wasn't the timing wasn't right. And um, I think God puts people in our lives, and and maybe brings them back into our lives when they're supposed to be. So I think I wholly believe that. And so after Michael's divorce, he was mending a broken heart, and just all the things that come with divorce. And here we go. Isn't that cute, you guys? Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. I think it turned out cute. Do you think I should add more X's? See, look at that. Yes. See, I think just, sometimes our timing is not right, right? I think God knows what we need when we need it. And I think that's kind of like how Michael and Kayla are, is that, they were really young when they first, were friends or together. Not, they weren't even together, just friends. So should I just leave it just like this, or should I add more X's? Okay, so I'm just going to leave that for now. Okay, so then I'm going to go here. And so after Michael was, separated, divorced, his divorce wasn't final, but I think he was just separated, which, whatever, is fine. And let's work on this other one really fast. Let's work on some hearts. Um, no more X's. Okay, we won't do more X's. All right, so I'm going to grab this transfer now, and we're going to work on some hearts. Um, so he had kind of not, I don't want to say he abandoned all of his friends, but his previous relationship. Um, that was a hard one, and just he was dealing with some trauma, and he was just trying to get through stuff like that, and reached out to some friends. He had not been on Facebook in years, and so we're also going to pull this out because one, we need it for fuzzing, but we're also going to wash it in between because we're going to use a bunch of different colors. So I grabbed these because conversation hearts are all sorts of colors, and I like, all these colors. So I grabbed all of these, and we're going to use, I'm going to pick 4 of them. Here, you guys pick 4 colors. So peach, yellow, purple, blue, green. So pick 4 colors for me in the comments. Yeah, I think I'll leave it. I think it looks really cute just with the way it is. All right. So pick some colors for me. Anyway, so he reconnected with her, and I guess the rest is history. They went out for coffee, and I need the first color, guys. Pick me the first color. First color I see. First color I see, guys. And red will be the color that we do. So I'm going based on like the true conversation hearts. Peach, purple. I'm actually going to do it in red because on conversation hearts, they're generally red. Peach, purple, blue. Okay, so we're going to do the peach first because that's the one I saw first. So I want to teach you guys something really fast. This is something that I came up with, a while back. You guys can remind me, but whoever's on my team. But anytime you have a screen that's like all screen, start in the center, because if you start here, you could pull this and it'll pull that screen up. So if you start in the center and work your way out. Hi. Oh, he's coming to grab my glue gun. You guys, the man just came and got my glue gun. Dang him. I know, me too. I love conversation hearts. Like, they're some of my favorite candies. So, sorry. So we're going to go from the inside out. And the reason you do this is because the paste kind of holds that screen down once it's on there. Okay. So any excess goes right back in the container. And then we can scrape off any excess. All right. So, okay, now we're going to do this. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Yay. I love it. I love it. Yes. Yes, I agree. I agree. I had been, honestly, I had been divorced for a hot minute, not even really very long. And God put Kurt in my way. I had dated a couple guys, but not really. Like, I went out on dates because my bishop had encouraged me to go out on dates. Okay, we're going to put that to the side. But I really wasn't in the mood. I had just come off of a horrible divorce and a horrible relationship, and I was only married for 2.5 years, which really was not a very long time, but it was long enough to be in that kind of a situation. It was a horrible situation for a young person. I was very young. And I was at a church function, and in walks this cute boy. And I'm like, nope, red flag, the red flag. He's too cute. Nope, can't do it. I don't need a pretty boy. And a friend of ours introduced us, and I'm like, yeah, he's really cute. No, 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 no. Well, he took me home from an event, a church event, and the rest is history. We've been together ever since. And he's exactly what God needed to send me. Good to get. Yes. It wasn't even just being unhappy. It was lots of not good things. Peach, purple, blue, peach, purple. We'll do purple this way. Anyway, so God knew when he was sending me Kurt what I needed. And I think vice versa. I think we're good for each other. And I think I had to go through the bad to know the good. Does that make sense? And I think I appreciate him a whole heck of a lot. And, we've been married for 30 years. We have 4 beautiful children, 5 beautiful grandchildren, 3 amazing daughter in laws. And, we've done a ton of stuff, and I couldn't imagine my life without him. So there are second chances. He's amazing. Aren't you, baby? He's just agreeing because he's so sweet. He's a good guy. Look at that. Oh, you guys, look at that's really pretty. So far. That's so far. Okay. Let me just dry. Oh, yeah, let me just dry it really fast. Um, my mother-in-law didn't think that we needed to have a wedding because I had already been married before, but I said Kurt deserved a wedding, even a small one, because he's not the kind of guy that likes a lot of attention. Um, he would rather do things with friends than have huge parties. Um, and so he's the kind of he's a quality time kind of love language guy. He likes to spend quality time with. If he spends time with you, he cares about you, and one of the things I absolutely love about him. So we need one more color. So we've got blue. So we got purple, peach, blue, and then green or yellow. Green. I feel like a eye doctor. Green or yellow. Is it better with green or yellow? God is amazing. God really is amazing. Green or yellow. Oh, I get you. I can read typos. I don't know if it's a language or not, but I can read it. That's for darn sure. And you guys can also do the other side of these hearts. You don't necessarily have to just do one side. Set those there. Try green. Okay. Green's the first thing I saw. So we're going to do green. I kind of like that. All right. So this is wild. Ooh, maybe we won't. This is an old color. It's kind of dry. Maybe I just made the decision for us. It's kind of dry. We might have to do yellow. Let me see if I've got another color of green. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Ooh, I've got a bright green. I don't know how. Gravity. Is that too bright? I think that's too bright. I think that needs to be more muted. Let's see. That's too bright. What about teal? What about teal? What about couture teal? I've got jade. That's too kind of like dark to me. Or that's sage. Sorry, sage, not jade. What do you guys feel about the teal? Yeah, it is too bright. I thought the gravity was too bright. It would have been perfect, but I'll see if I can reconstitute it. Maybe do the other side. Let's do the teal because it's kind of muted. Yellow would be better. Do you have sage? I did. I do have sage, but it just seems teal's good. Okay, so that's jade. Oh, it says sage, but that's jade. That's all I've got. Um, I've got shimmer, but that's a shimmer. I don't want a shimmer. I think I need to restock some of my greens. I've got all darks. So all I've got is jade. That seems more of a greenish. What do you think? And I don't have to put them together. I can put them separate. All right, let's just do the teal. And then I'll try to reconstitute the wild lime. Here's the deal. I'm gonna do both sides. We're gonna try it. We'll see what we like. Okay. Because I've got a lot. All right. So let's go here. I'm gonna do this one here. Man, I'm a hot mess today. Um, all right. So again, grabbing, starting in the middle, working my way out. So I know Victoria asked how I got to where I'm at right now in the place where we live. So I grew up in California. I grew up in Cypress. I was born in close to Long Beach, and my grandparents lived in Long Beach. Like my grandpa was an electrician, and my dad worked at Douglas, and then became an electrician. And when I was in sixth grade, we moved to Cypress, and that's where I call home. You know, if where I'm from Cypress. And in fact, I met when Joanne, she's on here. She and I grew up in Cyprus. That's where I know her from. And in fact, that's the year I met her is when I moved there. I was 12. She was 11. She played soccer on my dad's soccer team. And that was when we got into soccer. And we played soccer our whole lives. My kids all played soccer. So when I grew up and graduated from high school and then went to Cypress College and got married and moved away and got divorced and I lived in Riverside. My mom and dad actually got divorced my senior year, and my dad kept the house. My mom moved, and then she ended up getting married again and moved to Riverside. And so when I got divorced, I moved close to her, and then that's where I met Kurt. And he was from a town called Moreno Valley. And that's where he grew up. So then after we got married, we moved to Utah a couple years after we got married. The jobs were just kind of crappy out here in California. Cypress was a great place to grow up. Man, I have so many great memories. So many amazing memories. I think that's why when my dad passed away, uh, I was okay to move back. It was different because now I'm adult, as an adult. But we moved to Utah for 7 years, raised our kids until, Trevor was all about 3. He was about 3 years old. So 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7. And um, came back to Cyprus when my dad died. And like I said earlier, we finished the house remodel. Um, what my dad had started basically, and ooh, that's pretty. We didn't want to uproot the kids right away, and so we stayed for a few years in Cyprus. And like I said, that's where I met Angie. She was the PTA president extraordinaire. Um, and until we could sell the house. So we were there for a few years. And by the time we finished the remodel and sold the house, we ended up moving out to Murrieta. I honestly, when after Kurt and I got married, we looked before we moved to Utah. We looked in Temecula, and we're like, this place is like farm town. Maybe that was me, but there was nothing. Like there was the 215 freeway. That was about it. And let's flip this over. So yeah, like I said, you guys can do. Oh, there's still blue there. Get that off. Um, but again, I think God does things for us for a certain reason, and He took us to. This is also dry. Maybe I wasn't meant. I didn't even look at those colors before. I've got more yellow. I do have. I definitely have more yellow. I've used a lot of yellow lately. All right. Jeez Louise. What is with me? Maybe it's just because it's so dry here. Um, anyway, so I think God knows it's all in God's timing, right? Everything is God's timing. Because I met amazing friends in Cyprus that I'm still friends with today as an adult. I have great friends that I met there as a kid. Joanne's one of them. And so we moved out to Murrieta after we sold the house. And it was, like this up and coming place, and it was booming out here. And we had some friends move out here. They liked it. And so we looked around, and it was quite expensive. And this was, I think, 2005. I think it was 2005. And I don't know if you guys know what happened in 2008, but that was the crash of the housing out here is in 2008. So everything was really high. So we rented for a few years, and honestly, people bought high, and then were walking away from their houses. And we're like, oh my gosh, we didn't intend on doing this, but we lived here for a few years, and we'd seen this neighborhood that we live in right now. I'm going to put some water in this and let that reconstitute a little softer. We had loved this neighborhood for like a long time, and honestly, it was so pretty. Well, I think we were driving to my grandma's house, coming home from my grandma's house. She lived in Orange County and uh, in the Laguna Woods, Laguna Niguel area, and so we were on our way home, and we drove. We loved driving through this neighborhood, but houses were rarely ever for sale in this neighborhood, which was fine. But we liked to dream because it was a beautiful neighborhood, beautiful houses. Okay, so let me try this. And we were driving, and there was a sign in the window. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with like foreclosures and stuff, but my husband is a contractor, and he's like, I think that house is a foreclosure. And I'm like, what? Because I'm telling you, these houses never ever go for sale in here. Um, and so we had been looking at other houses with our real estate agent, and um, he met us over here, and he told us, if you don't buy it, I'm going to. So we put in an offer. It was accepted, and we were in this house less than 6 months later. And we have been here ever since. It is a stunning, beautiful house. There was nothing wrong with it when we bought it, but we've done some upgrades. Let's see, bring wine. That's funny. I don't drink wine, but I think that's funny. So we've been here for 12 years. It really is meant to be. Let's see. No, I don't know. I kind of think that these conversation hearts are a little sassy and a little bit on the negative side. Like, don't bug me. I think it's funny. So before we do anything to them, though, we're going to we are going to wax them. Yeah, he's done a lot of work on the house. We've hired people to do some work, but it's nice that he could do some stuff. Like in the family room, he put can lights. We painted the interior of the house a couple times actually. We did hire somebody to do the flooring and the concrete outside, and the baseboards and casings, because I wanted crown molding. And I don't know if that's a Utah thing, but it was very popular in Utah to have like big molding, or, crown molding around the ceiling. And so we got that done, and the baseboard after the floor was done. And then what else? He did. We did hire somebody to do like a landscape guy to do the backyard. but we did put in fake grass because water conservation and stuff like that. Uh, and he actually put up we bought a patio kit. We designed it, and then we bought the kit, and he put it up, and then my brother-in-law came over and helped him finish it, and then when they put up their patio, my husband went over there and helped them do the same. So what else? We have a lot of concrete in the back because we have uh, an RV. And so that was another. So I have to tell you that the thing about our house is we were looking at houses. We were looking all over, like the valley. This is called the valley out here, and we were looking for houses, and they had to be very specific. Kurt had. I wanted a kitchen. I wanted a pretty kitchen, like a big kitchen. So that was really like my only ask was like a bigger kitchen. I really liked having a bigger kitchen with an island. Pantry would be bonus. Okay, so that was the one thing. Obviously, we needed enough rooms for everybody. That was another. A 4-car garage, 3-car would be minimal, but 4-car would be optimal. And a side yard that we could have an RV space because my husband has toys. Well, this house has the most amazing kitchen, huge kitchen. The pantry not only is a pantry, but it wraps around and goes underneath our stairs. It is the hugest walk-in pantry I've ever seen. And like I need to redo it because it's so we just kind of throw stuff back there. All right, so we're gonna do the words in red, right? And okay, so let me tell you about my closet. My closet is bigger than my kid's bedroom in our old house. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Okay, let's do so extra. Let's do so extra because I can be a little so extra. I'm gonna do it in red. Um, we actually okay, so this is kind of funny, ironic, but we've been here for 12 years now, 12, 13 years, 12 years, I guess. And our closet's been just fine. But not last night, but the night before, um, my husband started hearing something in the closet, and one of our shelves was dipping. It had pulled off of the wall, and so we had to do a fix at 11 o'clock at night. Good thing he had all the tools to do it. So we might be redoing our closet, which is another thing that I want to get done this year. Oh, I love it. I love that. That is cool. That is cool. Okay, let's put this on here. Um, like a long closet style, open doors. Oh, mine. I'll have to take you guys on a walk. I'm gonna do hot mess. I'll take you guys on a walkthrough because I'm telling you, it wraps around and it goes in through underneath underneath the stairs. And we were just kind of talking about redoing it a little bit. So I'm not sure how that's going to look or what that's going to entail, but always wanting to do something. So here's the bonuses in our house that we got. Growing up, we just had a kitchen. We didn't have a dining room per se. We had a kitchen. That's where we ate. And when we had like Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner, my mom and dad would always bring out a long table. And that's, or card tables. And that's what we ate on besides, look at that. It's cute. That one's cute. And so I always thought having a dining room is kind of like extra, right? So I never really was like one for needing a dining room per se, but I saw it and I'm like, okay, this is awesome because I need an office. And and Kurt worked at home too. And so he always there was a loft in this house, or there is a loft, and he used that as his office for a long time. He actually moved. It's moved into our house. It's moved around in our house right now, but he does have an office space. That's cute. He's really cute. Um, let's see what else. You wish. I've got two more. Which one do you think? No wine, because I don't drink wine, so either don't call, not today, you wish, or you'll do. Me too. I think they're kind of funny. Um, so the formal dining room is actually my craft room. Our second oldest son, you'll do. Okay. Um, pick another one because I got other. You wish and you'll do. Okay, those I'll do those two. So our second oldest son was leaving on a mission soon after we moved into this house, and at that time I was a full time photographer. And if you guys, I'm sure you guys all know, I was a photographer, a wedding and portrait photographer, and so he was going to be gone for 2 years on his mission, and so his room was the downstairs room, but it was just kind of temporary because I knew as soon as he came home, he was going to go to college. And so, not that he didn't need his own space, it was just that it didn't need to be a permanent thing because he was 19, right? Let me dry this real fast because I'm going to do that other side. I'm like, hi, Michelle, how are you? So this doesn't say be mine, it says be wine. So that's why I can't say, I don't want to do that one because I don't drink wine. So we'll do you wish. I could probably flip that W over and use it as mine. I could do be wine for my sister. She loves wine. She's a wine connoisseur. Anyway, so the downstairs bedroom is where they stay. It used to be my studio, and I had an in-home studio where I did headshots, and I was very busy. Headshots, team pictures, you name it. I was constantly busy shooting in there. It was a lovely little studio, and I this was my office. I would edit in here, and I did my craft stuff in here. So, um, all right, let's try this. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, I totally could have done that. I'll have to do it on the other side. Be mine. That's a good idea. I didn't even thank you, Audra. Okay, kind of going slow today. So that was my studio for a while, and then I have a Murphy bed in there. There you go. These are so cute. You wish, you'll do. So extra. I didn't do the other side of all of these, but those are really cute. Okay, let me finish this guy up really fast. So what I thought about this one, And I thought it was, I don't know if this is going to be just too big. Oh, maybe not. So let me do the ballet slipper. Just do like a washing of it. Sorry, you guys, I'm talking to myself. So when I retired as a photographer, I dismantled my studio for the most part. For the most part, not completely. I could still do some headshots in there when the Murphy bed is up. When the kids aren't visiting, I could do headshots up against the Murphy bed, which is kind of nice. And I just wanted to do a nice little wash of that. Yeah, that's what Audra suggested too. So I might have to turn it over, like turn one of these over and do it again. Because I'm not even thinking. I wasn't even thinking. You guys are good eyes. So this became my full-time craft room, which I absolutely love my craft room. Let's see. I think I kind of want to do this. So this is cute, this little piece right here. I just need some texture on this. I'm going to do it in white. I am using all of my mini squeegees. It's a good thing I have a bunch. Anyway, so I redid this and made this like a really cool craft room. See, it's very subtle, like that. It is. Today is productive for you too, I hope. All right. So here's the other thing I was going to do. Let me grab the black. Set that aside. That's so cute. So I grabbed the a piece of chalk suede, which is our cardstock, and I wanted to do like XOXO or love or something. But then, dang it. Should I do XOXO? Because I wanted to make them look like Scrabble pieces and put them right here. What do you guys think? Yeah, meh or hot mess. I didn't even see it. I was kind of like, let me just do it the way it is. Okay, XOXO. Okay. So this is a new transfer, sans serif type, really cute. Isn't that like a satisfying sound? Is it just me? I love that. It's like an ASMR sound. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I guess I didn't need that. I need this one. Okay. Anyway, so the bonuses of this house that we didn't anticipate, one, it has a 4-car tandem garage, which is huge. It's a half acre, but it's a half acre on a hill. Um, that's one of the things that we want to work on this year is the hill. We did most of the backyard. It's really beautiful, but the hill has been kind of a challenge. Um, but it is beautiful. It really is beautiful. Okay, so let's do this. Um, the loft is a bonus. And now, because Trevor still lives with us, that's kind of his like family room per se. Because, he's an adult and he needs a little space. He doesn't need to be hanging out with mom and dad all the time. And so it's nice when his friends come over, they can just go up there and hang out. He's got his game station and TV and all the things up there to be, it's kind of like his apartment. His room is next to it, and his room's massive. Um, he has his now he has his own bathroom. He doesn't have to share it with any brothers. And uh, what else? Our bedroom is huge. It's like bigger than my first apartment. Like our bedroom suite is so massive. It's bigger than our 2 bedroom apartment. It's that big. Our bathroom is the biggest walk-in like a master bathroom I've ever been in. Um, like I said, my walk-in closet is the size of my children's bedroom in our last house. What else? The fact that we have so many bedrooms and that when everybody comes home for Christmas, everybody has their own space. I'm gonna put a little water in this room this time. And they can just kind of go to their own spaces, which is really nice. Especially when we have children here, it's nice that they can all take naps and not have to be woken up by anybody. The backyard's huge. The kitchen's huge. The side yard is huge. I think what else? Honestly, you guys, just very blessed by this house. And I'll go back and say is, God provides us what we need, even. And I honestly, we always would say, we never said we couldn't afford this house. It's just that we always would dream we would find something like these houses. It truly is. And we thought about moving and selling, and I keep going back to the fact that, we built a house in Utah before my dad passed away, and we sold it and to come back to California just because it was just too hard to be away from family and stuff. After my dad passed away, it was just too hard to be away from my grandma and my grandpa, my dad's dad, and so my sister. Anyway, so that's why we moved back. These aren't perfect, and they aren't um, exactly Scrabble pieces, but that's okay. I didn't quite cut that right. So I think God provides a way to make things happen. And I think too, is, if you just keep, I'm a big proponent in uh, goal boards or, what are they called? Dream boards. And so I always have one. I make a new one every year to kind of refresh my goals and my thoughts and aspirations. And that I think too is we kept coming by here, and it really was something we wanted and we were looking for, and no house compared to what we were looking the houses that we were looking at didn't compare, I guess. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so cute. That is cute. Okay, well, the man took my my glue gun. He came in here and just stole it. So we're going to use some stick fast. Hi, Lisa. That's okay. You can come back. This was a long one because we did a lot of little projects. I'll show you in just a sec. Use some stick fast here. And tonight I'll have these where this stuff came out of. I'm going to have those available. I have, I think, 5 of them, maybe. Just going to spread these out. And this doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. So many like amazing blessings have come since we've lived here. Amazing blessings. I started my crafting business. I had the space to do it. I was talking to my team on Monday. We have this like training group that we do on Mondays, or sorry, it was Tuesdays. We changed it to Tuesdays. And when I first started, my kids were older, and I was just so drowned in my work. I was really lonely. And then I found chalk, and I built this. I didn't build, we built this great community. And I think it saved me, honestly. You guys saved me. My friends on live saved me. And my team saved me. You guys look at how cute that is. These are cute. Oops, there you go. I love this incredible community that we built. How cute, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, so we got the conversation hearts. I only did one side, double-sided on this one. I may have to go back through and do the other one and change the more bring wine or be mine or be wine and change that to be mine from this. But what do you guys think? That's a lot. We did a lot today. If you guys want this, just put love in the comments and I could get you the info. Tonight is our live sale, 6 o'clock my time, which is 6, 7, 8, 9. So you guys, we have so many really great things. I've been putting a bunch of stuff together. We have some paste bundles. We've got some really unicorn retired transfers, some retired bundles that are just, I love them. We just found a bin of bundles that had not gone to a show. So those are going to be available. Gosh, what else? I can't even think what else. Anyway, let me come here. Here I am. Yay me. Okay. Do you guys love it? Do you love them? I think they're so cute. I'll take some pictures and put them up here. Victoria, you are a huge blessing, my friend. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it. Isn't it cute? I just love it. I love making little things like this out of something else. I love taking something that was meant for something and making it something else. So that's what we did here. We took these out of a kit and made them into something else. So anyway, I love you guys. Put love in the comments if you want any of the information for these projects. This kit right here will be available tonight on the live. And then it's pinned to the top of this page if you want more information. You guys, I love you. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being my friends, and thank you for being such a great support of my business. This has been Tarina with Create With Tree. That's me. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.